So there was debate at the time if this is a small, beautiful musical that should be in a little piazza somewhere, like maybe Union Square or something. That's our piazza. Well, he did talk about wanting to make a record. You see, it was really clear in Broadway rehearsals right away. I mean, I could see him in the morning across the room at the piano. I mean, it was like someone really important to me was in the room. And not everyone, I would think, in the room, the other Broadway performers completely understood my fascination, or I was a real fan. And so that connection started across the room from day one. I loved what he was playing. I could hear him fiddling, doodling, imagining. He wrote a lot of new material for me during the run. That conversation, I don't even remember the day it happened. There wasn't like a day he says, Melissa, we're going to make a record. But he did say that we would maybe make an album at some point. What happened was about a year went by. I did another Broadway show right away, and Finian's Rainbow as well as Dracula on Broadway. And I think I did some cabarets. So 1 year went by, and Michelle and I stayed in touch. And in those phone conversations, there was that feeling of, I will see you in New York and we will talk about a recording. Again, there was no commitment. He did show up in my apartment, and we did have a week, and he really wasn't even planned to be a week. I could just sense he was willing. I opened my door, he was there, and we worked. It was serious. We really were working on his music, and I knew he was coming, and I had high hopes, so I prepared a binder of everything he ever wrote, and I did my honor to him to be prepared for whatever could maybe happen. And I got way more fortunate than I expected. Phil Ramone entered the picture on about the 5th day that Michelle was in my apartment. Michelle doesn't live in the same world as anyone, really. He's so free. We were working, he had an idea, he got excited, he thought we got something now. He had a fantasy himself, and I was loving some of the music, and we were loving working together. Well, he's wonderful to be around when he's creative and he's excited. So he just got on his cell phone. Phil, it is Michelle. Michelle, oh, how are you, darling? I haven't spoken to you for so long. I mean, literally just like they have, who knows the last time they spoke. Phil, I want you to come tomorrow. That's how he is. Now, can you come now to Melissa's house? Melissa Errico, this singer. I love her. She's from the Broadway. So now, Phil, please. Oh, no. I'm sure Phil said, I don't even live nearby. I mean, he lives upstate. Whatever it was, he was next day. Phil was in my apartment. They love each other. They've obviously had great success with Yentl, and so much of their career is shared. And Phil was willing to hear what he had to say and to be there, and he showed up relaxed and open and sweet. My life now with 3 kids, I am a mad housewife in a lot of ways. I have so many things I would love to do. The kids absolutely come first. Their spirit comes first. If I can be sure that I have them going and I've been with them nonstop for a long time, I can peel away. I say I do a lot of things now in the margin. Well, you have to figure Patrick and I became parents in 2.5 years to 3 people. So we are still in such an incredible state of gratitude, and we're so overwhelmed. We look at each other almost every day and we just, wow. And we actually look at the kids when they fall asleep, and we just look at their bodies and just, they're beautiful. So the house is a pretty happy place. We are so grateful and excited to be parents. There's that mommy also used to be a singer and loves singing, and I cautiously recommitted myself to that and hope that it won't offend them or be too tough on everybody. The kids, of course they don't get it, they don't care, but they did come and hear me sing for the first time as a threesome this summer, and I think it was good for them to see me singing. And I'm always jumping around the house. My father plays and I sing, and so they sing and dance, but they really saw me do it. So I think, as much as it doesn't matter, I think they're proud. I think they enjoy it. My daughter Victoria, the twins were newborn when I did White Christmas, so they didn't come to see White Christmas. But Victoria was 3. She probably just turned 3 because they were 8 months old. And I bought a Barbie dream house and I put it in my dressing room to try to make it seem appealing that I have to go to work. And so she had a Barbie dream house, and she would hang out with me between acts or between shows, and we'd have takeout dinner together. And she would then go and get scared every night of the audience, scared to see all those people. It was a big theater. So she went in the lobby with my husband, and she would watch from the screen, the little TV screen by the where they sell like coffee cups and T-shirts. She couldn't look. I think she looked. I do know she looked the last scene of the last night. My husband has been incredible for my whole career, and I actually met my husband when I was 5 years old, so I feel like he's been with me my whole life. But Patrick loves this record. He has believed in this record from the very beginning. This record has taken a while, and with the kids and with my hormones and with all the chaos and the noise and the not sleeping, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to sing because I'm so tired, and all the planning and all this. I'm going to start sounding like a nutcase, but this is the truth. He just is a very steady person. He's very calm, and he believes in getting from here to, he just believes I can get from here to there. There's no story about Ghostlight Records, except I'm just thrilled to be there. I'm thrilled to be with them again. They did the Amorecast album. I love Kurt. I trust him. I trust his team. They have a great vision. I love what they stand for. I love their energy. And I did not shop the album. I wanted them to have it, and I wanted it in their hands, and they love it. And I love them for that. I'm very proud to be a part of their team. Look, what can I say? I've come through a big journey to become a mother. I have these great, beautiful 3 little girls. They're like the 3 Graces. This terrific, sweet husband. And this beautiful, beautiful album. I mean, we are, as a team, as a family, we are so happy and healthy and grateful. And so as a person, as a singer, I'm beyond blessed. And I really, I just say it's like a prayer. It's actually, I feel very happy, and I feel very, very peaceful. I'm very, very centered. I'm aware how tenuous life is, and so I just take it seriously. I take it lightly. I am happy. Of course, I hope everybody loves this record. I hope they feel all that we put into it, and that it's something for them, you know.
What are you doing the rest of your life? North and south and east and west of your life. I have only one request of your life, that you spend it all with me. The seasons and the times of your days, all the nickels and the dimes of your days. Let the reasons and the rhymes of your days